Nicholas Gassetto, who? We don't know who that is. Whatever, I know who he is. These people don't know, and if they did, you need to know this guy.
I know who it is.
Starting on this stage at 1 o'clock right now, basically, and then at 2 p.m. at that back table is where the amateur will start. Okay? It's a double elimination tournament for both. It's CAWF rules. So basically, listen for your name as the brackets are going. Be by the stage. You're going to enter when you hear your name called to come to the table. You have 30 seconds to get a grip. You have to attempt to get a grip. You can't just come up and not try. You have to try to get a grip. The refs are... Can I have two guys on the table just to start? So these guys are attempting to get a grip. The refs, you have to keep your elbows down. Once, if for some reason they can't get a grip, we're going to go to a ref's grip. Okay, they're going to set you're going to set your bodies. They're going to set your hands in your webbing. They're going to ask you to, they're going to close your thumbs, and then they're going to close one competitor's hand and then the next. Okay, if a foul is committed or we have another restart, then they'll alternate whose hand gets closed. Any false start in this position is a foul. If we're not in a ref's grip, a false start is a warning, correct? Yeah, okay, 2 warnings is a foul. It's a 2-foul system. Once the match starts, any kind of elbow foul, so if your elbow leaves the pad going off the side, or if it comes up off the pad being lifted up, that is an elbow foul. Any foul in a losing position, so that is any position even with the peg, basically within a couple inches of the pad. If you foul in that position, that's a foul in a losing position. A foul in a losing position is a loss. What are we doing about slips? Slips? Intentional? We're doing intentional slips? Intentional slips. Okay, so we are doing intentional slips. So the 2 main things that we're looking for on intentional slips are opening hand, the way Miguel is doing there, where his hands are wide open on the slip, or the flop slip where you're pressing straight down to the table, or the ball up. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, there you go. Miguel's ball up his hand. All right. So you have to be attempting something in the start of the match other than trying to get away from your opponent, basically, right? So an intentional slip is a foul. An intentional slip in a losing position is a loss, okay? So a slip in a losing position is not a loss unless it's deemed an intentional slip and a foul, because I know that we're going to have that argument at one point during the day. Okay, so an intentional slip is a foul. A slip is not a foul. Intentional slip. Okay, the next are the 2 dangerous positions. So first is break arm position, Miguel's favorite. Basically, if we see this position looking away from your arm, shoulder past your wrist, assume the match is just going to stop. Depending on the severity of it, the ref might give you a chance and tell you dangerous position to get yourself back in a safe position. The safe position is always looking at your hand. So as long as you've got some sort of eye contact, you're somewhat keeping your shoulders square to your hand, that is still deemed a safe position. Obviously in the pros, if it's in a serious, intense match, there's going to be a little bit more leniency on that dangerous position than with the amateurs. But on the amateur table, we are going to be calling that quite, adamantly. The next one is the king's move or straight arm position, which is maybe more of Rick's favorite. So this position here, as far as CAWF goes, it has to be a losing position. So Rick can go below the table in a neutral or offensive position, but as soon as his arm is in a losing position, if he's below the table, then we're going to tell him to stand up. He has, a second or so to stand up. If he doesn't, he'll get a foul. If he stands up and then dips back down in a losing position again, that will then be a foul.